Hi everyone. I wanted to make a quick video because I have been spending a little bit of time over the last week looking at all of your responses to the survey that I asked you to fill out. About 55 or so of you did, and it was anonymously to give me information about who you are and how you're doing, um, and I guess this video is meant to convey the message that you're not alone in what you're experiencing, and that what you're experiencing uh, is being experienced by others. It's being experienced by me and by some of your fellow students, and that what we're trying to accomplish right now is not easy. There's a few categories of responses. Um, those include online school kind of sucks. Motivation right now is hard to come by. Some of your living situations don't sound very ideal, which makes it pretty challenging when a global pandemic makes it feel unsafe to go anywhere, and your living situation makes it feel unsafe to be where you are. That, of course, feeds back into motivation and how effective online learning is. Many of you talked about loneliness, mental health, and some of you had various ways of coping, which I appreciated hearing about. Getting outside, trying to set aside time to do something fun, and trying to give yourself a break because motivation is hard to come by. I got some feedback on the course too, which I'll try and implement. Here's here's one. Honestly, of the 2 labs and 4 classes I'm taking this semester, this is maybe my second favorite. Just kidding. I think that was meant to be really nice, and it is really nice. Um, but I think this class, and I heard from many of you in this survey, wishing we could do this class in person because it would just be more fun, right? You all have great questions whenever I interact with you over email or student office hours on Wednesdays, every Wednesday at 1 o'clock. Please come. You all have wonderful questions, and oftentimes I see this is true in person, and it's more difficult online virtual courses. Um, Someone might have a question that you don't know the answer to, but you didn't quite think about that question, and you learn something because that other person asked the question. And so I think the only way to do that in this course is through office hours. So I would encourage you all to come. Um, but just to I don't want to read many of these, but just a couple quotes again, just to give you a sense that you're not alone. I'm just tired, struggling with motivation. I miss being able to make school my first priority like I used to, but it's just not right now. Some of you talk about homesickness. Some of you talk, this is a common theme too. Um, some of you said something along the lines of like you feel bad complaining about some of this stuff because other people are going through it too. And I guess I wanted to encourage you to just like accept how you feel and that being your truth right now and then that being okay. You don't have to feel guilty about feeling bad even when other people might have it much worse right now. It doesn't mean what you're going through isn't also hard. So be okay. Be okay feeling that. Um, I think that COVID is really draining me. I genuinely love learning, but I'm really struggling with being fully interested in all my classes. These are real, and these are true for me also, right? I think the capacity that I'm used to having and the efficiency that am used to being able to accomplish tasks is just not there right now because there's just such a mental stress load in life that it makes it harder to accomplish things, and that's true for me. And um, and I wanted to end with one quote. Uh, this individual talks about struggling to stay motivated and focused, but they also end by saying, "I'm doing the best I can," and I want you to know that I know that. and that I'm doing the best I can also, and it might come across sometimes like that's not enough. And I'm sorry if that comes across that way, but I know that you all are doing the best you can. And so I want you to hear that from me, and I know that. And please let me know if there's ways that I can help this be a better experience for you, but I know you're doing the best you can.